Good evening, my Jeep update for Sunday, November 28th, 2021. I've done a little work on the Jeep, not much. I put the new heater AC actuator in, and I've done some Seafoam treatment to the intake chamber. Seems to be running pretty smooth right now for 202,000 mile engine. I still feel like there's a misfire, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I had it at idle and I put some Seafoam on the intake. At the throttle body there. Let it run for a few minutes, shut it down. Came back out about 15 minutes and fired it up. Really not smoking like it should. It's supposed to smoke for a while. But I'm gonna let it get up to, it's just now starting to get up to temperature. And I shut it off. I'm gonna let it set for about 15 minutes. And then start it back up and let it run again at idle, about 750 to 800, whatever it is, and see if it's going to start smoking. It's supposed to smoke, and that's an indication it's blowing that carbon out of the intake and exhaust valves and all that. We'll see what happens. I'll come back and update in a little while. My Jeep out. And it's idling here at about 1800 RPM. I'm not really seeing much smoke. I saw some smoke earlier, but it was pretty light. Well, anyway, I did treat for Seafoam about 6 to 8 months ago, and it did smoke quite a bit. I'm not seeing much smoke right now. I'm gonna let it run for a while. It's 200 RPM and see if it does smoke. And good morning, it's my Jeep, and it's Monday morning, about 8 o'clock, and it is November 29th, 2021. Okay, I'm still servicing the intake chamber with cleaner. I've used Seafoam. I didn't get any smoke yesterday, but you know, it set overnight, and you can see now it is smoking. So at least now I know there's something going on there. So I'm gonna let it run for a while till it stops smoking. Anyway, and if I decide to do anything else to the Jeep today, I'm not sure. If anything, I may change out my turn signal switch relay again. It's intermittent, it keeps coming loose, and even when it's in and working, the left turn signal seems to be when it clicks, it's fairly loud, and the right side just barely makes any noise. So I'm not sure if there's a problem with the turn signal relay, but I'm gonna be checking into that. Anyway, that's my Jeep out for now. My Jeep update. And the vehicle's been running about 7 or 8 minutes, and as you can see, the smoke has stopped. So it didn't last very long. I did run it up to about 25 to 3,000 RPM a few times, you know, gun the engine. And when I came out, when it was idling, there was some more smoke coming out, very light, and then it quit after a couple of minutes, and that's what we see now. So anyway, I think until I drive it for a while, won't know whole story. But please, I wouldn't follow my advice on this. I'm not giving advice. This is not a how-to video, because I'm not an expert at this. If you've got problems with your Jeep, high mileage Jeep, mine's 2,000 miles plus, and I'm trying to get this engine running as smooth as possible, clean as possible, before I move on to another project. Anyway, that's my Jeep out for now. If I decide to do any other work today, I will update my Jeep. Hey, good morning. This is an update on my Jeep. Still Monday, November 29th. And just fueled up the local gas station. I just brought it up to 3/4, whizzed down to 1/8 of a tank. I don't like to fill it up right now because I don't know what I'm going to do with that gas tank back there, if I'm going to drop it down, change out the skid plate or not. But anyway, it does seem like it's running smoother since I did the Seafoam induction chamber or combustion chamber service. And anyway, it has helped it some. And so far my relay, I didn't change it out, but so far the turn signal switch relay is still working. I did do some modification. I put a rubber wedge between it and the next relay below it. There was a little gap, and I put a rubber wedge there. Maybe that'll help. When I get back home, I'll do another update. We're at the store right now. Wife's in shopping. I'm out in the Jeep. I'm gonna keep it running. You're supposed to this is part of the supposed to do about 20-30 minutes of normal driving after you do that service. But anyway, that's my Jeep. Get back with you later. Out. My Jeep, another update. It's about 11:30 to 12. Still Monday, November 29th. It was a little noisy there because of the coolant fan was running to shut off. But I do believe doing the Seafoam thing helps a little bit. It seems to be a little quieter, a little smoother. Runs good, normal speed. Shifts good, and it seems like the engine runs pretty smooth at normal speed, above 35, 45, 50. I haven't taken it out on the freeway. It needs 5 miles or more at freeway speed, and I'll probably do that here in the near future. But I think I'm starting to get a little more satisfied with this engine. And that way I can move on to doing some of the other I got a lot of little piddling things to do. Tailpipe, exhaust pipe, rattles. It's not rattling right now, but it does rattle, and I may have a heat shield. I need to get that fixed. I've got some exhaust wraps that I can probably fix those with in some plant. And some of the other things I've got to do is these mirrors, both sides. You see they don't stay in place. Either got to replace them or see if I can fix them. The body work, that's going to be the big one. If I do body work, I may just try to fix that door when it's shut properly and not worry too much about that quarter panel. I'm not sure. I have to have somebody look at that. And bumper work and skid plate. The skid plate back here, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with that. I'd like to get a piece of aluminum fabricated that I could just and have it shaped where drill some holes in it and find a way to bolt it to cover that up, paint it black, cover it up, because there's nothing wrong with the tank. Everything's pretty solid back there. It just don't look good. It's more of a cosmetic thing than anything else. But I may decide. I've already looked at some new aftermarket skid plates, and I may go that route. Just not sure. What's up, baby? Nancy's doing something with the birds. Oh, putting some bird food. Squirrel. Is that squirrel food or bird food?
It's bird food.
Oh, okay. Okay. Chicken fried steak, arson barbecue, ribs, one of two. Yeah, right. We're vegetarians now. All right, that's my Jeep out for now. I'm just gonna let it run for a little while. I was getting low on gas, and that's why and it needed to go out for a drive. Like I said, it needs to go out for a good drive out on the freeway, get it up the freeway. So, they can get it up to about 75 or so and cruise for several exits, before I get off and see how it's doing. All right, that's my Jeep out for now. If I do anything this afternoon, I'll update. My Jeep out. I'm just doing a short video. It is running smoother, and I took it out. We had to go get gas, so we was getting low on gas. I went ahead and put about $30. There goes my family ticket. I was saying yesterday, we listened to one of those videos, and it flattered myself without any background seafoam. Anyway, I couldn't get it to smoke yesterday. This morning, I put about a half a can of the Mopar in there and let it set for a while, and then when I started back up, it was smoking pretty good. Anyway, I just want to let you hear this, but I'm going to set it to you. Talk to you later. My Jeep out.